9 temples, 9 forms of Narasimha, but why here? Join me as we explore the mystical Ahobilam and uncover the secrets of the Nava Narasimha temples. My name is Ananda, and for the past 24 years, I've been blessed to journey across incredible India, taking part in 12 pilgrimages that have shaped my spiritual journey and deepened my connection to Sanatana Dharma. From experiencing the majesty of the Himalayas, exploring the ancient city of Varanasi, or circumambulating the sacred mountain of Arunachala, India has acted as a mother, nourishing all of my needs. As I journeyed through India, I understood just how fragile the country's vast cultural and spiritual heritage truly is. Ancient Hindu temples, once thriving symbols of devotion, now face a threat of decay, while countless traditions are slipping away with time. This realization inspired me to co-found Behind Every Temple, a nonprofit organization committed to preserving India's temples and sacred traditions for future generations. In today's video, I'm excited to take you on an extraordinary journey to one of the most amazing pilgrimage sites, Ahobilam. Ahobilam has always fascinated me because it is considered one of the holiest places in Andhra Pradesh. Many Purva Acharyas have performed great penance within these temples and forests, and this entire area is filled with intense tapa shakti. After all these years, I decided it was finally time to answer the call and make this journey with Prem KV and Vidya from Tatvamasi. Come along as we explore the ancient temples, trek through the breathtaking landscapes, and unravel the powerful stories of Ahobilam. There is very little information available on the internet about Ahobilam and the Nava Narasimha trek, so I want to both document this journey for others who are interested as well as experience it for the first time myself. We stayed near the lower Ahobilam, the main Narasimha temple. There is one government-run hotel plus lodging, and there are other homestays and lodging around the main temple. The Nava Narasimha temples consists of Jwala Narasimha, Malola Narasimha, Varaha Narasimha, Ahobilam Ugra Narasimha, Karanja Narasimha, Chatravata Narasimha, Yogananda Narasimha, Pavana Narasimha, and Bhargava Narasimha. On day 1, we hike and cover 4 temples, Jwala, Malola, Varaha, and Ugra Narasimhas. The other temples will be covered by our cab and local jeep. We decided to start the trek around 8 a.m. Anjanayalu, whom we fondly call Anji, accompanied us as a guide from Ahobilam. We took our cab to the starting point of the trek. Those of you who need a hiking stick can pick one up here. We were told that food is not available up on the mountains, so we ate a light breakfast before starting. There are some small shops for snacks here as well. Arya Vaishya Anadana Chatram here offers food to devotees in the afternoon and evening. The blogs I read on the net mentioned that it's really tough to reach the first Narasimha temple. So with this in mind, we started trekking. It was very tough.
Really?
Yeah, because the first temple's right here.
Oh,
That bodes well.
we need it.
Oh wait, we are already here. That wasn't tough at all. Lesson learned, don't trust vlogs and blogs blindly, as each person expresses the toughness of the trek based on their own agility and physical fitness. Although this is one of the Nava Narasimhas we are walking by now, we want to have the first darshan of Jwala Narasimha, which is near Ugra Stambha. For those of you who don't know, Ahobilam is where the Narasimha avatar of Mahavishnu chose to descend many yugas ago. It is in the dense Nalamala hills, the only site where Narasimha is worshipped in all 9 of his powerful forms, the Nava Narasimhas. Every rock, cave, and stream echoes the story of a divine intervention, Vishnu's most ferocious yet protective avatara. Long ago, the tyrant king Hiranyakashipu was mocking his son Prahlada's devotion to Vishnu. He challenged the presence of the divine, asking if it is really present everywhere, including in the palace pillar. He struck the pillar, and magically the pillar shattered. Narasimha, the half-lion, half-man incarnation of Vishnu, emerged. Hiranyakashipu had a boon that he would not be killed either in the day or night, indoors or outdoors, or by animal or by human. He tore Hiranyakashipu apart at twilight at the palace threshold with his own claws. The heavens trembled as the devas exclaimed, "Ahobilam, oh what strength!" And thus this land became Ahobilam. As we started the trek into the jungle, we followed an ancient path that winds through the sacred forests. Suddenly, a soft, almost ethereal rain began to fall. Every footstep felt sacred, as if the earth itself was guiding us deeper into the heart of this spiritual sanctuary. In this serene stillness, it was as if time itself had paused, allowing us to experience the forest's ancient Shakti. Along the way, we got our first darshan of the Ugra Stambha from a distance. We walked through the Pavana River while stepping on large rock boulders. Here also we passed by another Nava Narasimha temple, Varaha Narasimha or Kroda Narasimha. But we were advised to start first with the darshan of the Jwala Narasimha and come back later. We were told that the priest comes only by 8 a.m. and walks all the way up barefoot. What beautiful devotion. The trek up the Ugra Stambha is nothing short of a rock climbing feat. We didn't attempt it, but we saw some adventurous devotees, both men and women, climbing up to the peak. This is considered the palace pillar breaking which Lord Narasimha emerged. The whole area is considered as a palace of Hiranyakashipu. The threshold is the Jwala Narasimha temple where the actual annihilation happened. After Narasimha emerged from the pillar, he washed his hands in a body of water called the Rakta Kunda, which is said to still be stained red from that moment. It took us around 45 minutes to reach Jwala Narasimha from the starting point. We are welcomed by a steady stream of waterfalls. The force of the water depends on the time of the year. When we went, it was a trickle, but it changes throughout the year. Anji showed us the shape of the sacred Garuda formed by the mountain ranges. It was as if the Garuda had spread its wings to protect the space. Jwala Narasimha here is upon the Achalachaya Meru hill, where Narasimha in his most fiery form at the moment of slaying Hiranyakashipu. The original cave shrine is believed to have been created in the 8th century, with further developments in the 10th through 12th centuries. The temple features a simple mandapa leading to the sanctum in the early South Indian style. Being here, one has to wonder how many countless sages and rishis have visited this sacred cave and performed many kinds of intense sadhana. Next, we hike down to Malola Narasimha Temple. Our guide Anji led us through the numerous up and down steps. There's a shrine of an unknown Devi on the route. It took us around 30 minutes to reach the Malola temple. Malola Narasimha is a gentle and loving form seated with Lakshmi on his lap. The deity is associated with divine love. Located on the Vedadri peak, the temple represents Narasimha's compassionate nature. It has a mukha mandapa with intricately carved pillars. We also saw Bhairava deities just outside the temple. We then trekked down to Varaha or Kroda Narasimha. We do not know the connection between Bhairava and Narasimha, but we had the blessings of Bhairava's Vahanas, these adorable dogs, to accompany us. We fondly called them Bhairava and Bhairavi. As we arrive at the Varaha Narasimha temple, there is a shrine on the left of the path dedicated to Adi Shankaracharya. Tulsi leaves and tirtham are given as prasadam in all these temples. Varaha Narasimha or Kroda Narasimha is a combination of Narasimha and Varaha, the boar, of cosmic strength. The temple is a natural cave by the Pavana River, blending nature and architecture. It was built in the 9th to 10th century under the Pallavas. The deity has a boar's head, human body, and lion's tail. The shrine has a simple garbhagriha with minimal ornamentation. A stone pathway leads to the shrine surrounded by lush vegetation. We passed by a large mandapam. Probably in ancient times this was used for rituals or as a resting place. Ahobilam Ugra Narasimha is a natural cave shrine dating back to the 7th to 8th century. The Garbhagriha is a natural cave untouched by human intervention. It embodies the raw energy of Ugra Narasimha. Here, the pillars are Kakatiya style with intricate floral and celestial motifs. The outer structure includes a modest gopuram, and it was added in on the Vijayanagara period. With this, our trek in the mountains came to an end. Karanja Narasimha temple is accessible via road, so we took our taxi there. This is Narasimha meditating under a Karanja tree. It was built in the 10th to 11th century by Eastern Chalukyas. It is said that Hanuman meditated here, and when Lord Narasimha gave darshan, Hanuman refused to recognize his god in any form but Rama. As per the wish of Hanuman, Lord Narasimha expresses himself in Rama's characteristic weapon, the bow. Karanja Narasimha was also worshipped by the great Rishi Kapila to ward off the curse given by Durvasa. Karanja Narasimha is shown as Chaturpuja, four-armed. The Lord is seen with a bow and arrows in his upper left hand, and upper right hand holds the Sudarshanam chakra. Lower hands are showing Apaya Mudra, and the Lord has Trinetra and Shri Adi Shesha with one head covering the Lord as a Chatram. Stone panels depict symbols of meditative energy like lotus and chakra. Temple has a small mandapam open on all sides, allowing natural light to come in. Chatravata Narasimha is also accessible by road. Chatravata means peepal tree umbrella. Here, Narasimha sits under a peepal tree and offers protection. The serene surroundings and quiet shrine provide a peaceful ambiance. The temple was constructed in the 12th century. The Mukha Mandapa, intricately carved in the 12th century, and depicts Gandharvas and celestial beings. This temple is home to the most joyous form of Narasimha, as he has a beautiful wide smile on his face. The left hand of the Lord is in the Tala Mudra, which is the rhythm of classical music. This Tala Mudra is not seen in any other form of the Lord in any other place. The legend says that two Gandharvas named Haha and Huhu came here, entertained the Lord with the sweetness of their soulful music. Pleased with their performance, the Lord asked if they had a wish. They requested that their names forever be associated with appreciation of dance and music. The Lord blessed them that they would attain fame as great singers, and ah, ooh, came to be exclamations of praise. The next temple is Yogananda Narasimha. Here too we took our taxi. Narasimha here is a teacher, guiding Prahlada in yogic wisdom. The deity is in a meditative posture, representing the Lord's role as a guru. The temple dates back to the 9th century, and the murti was originally taken from a nearby cave. However, the original cave had a system of tunnels that was very dangerous for devotees to navigate, as each tunnel led to different locations and devotees would have to crawl, slide, and maneuver their way through the terrain in the dark. Due to the dangerous and hard-to-reach location, the pujaris got together and brought the murti of Yoga Narasimha out of the cave and installed it at the present temple. The current temple has a serene setting with a small garbhagriha surrounded by natural rock formations. The decorative motifs depict yogic symbols. All the three Karanja, Chatravata, Yogananda Narasimha temples were done within 2 hours on our cab. On day one, we finished our trek and came back by 12:30 p.m. Today, before we started our journey, a beautiful cow came and blessed us before our trek. Pavana Narasimha temple is deep in the forest filled with wild animals. So for 45 minutes one way, you better hold on to something in the disintegrating jeep. It is said that after slaying Hiranyakashipu, Narasimha's rage did not subside. The Devas, even Prahlada, prayed for his peace, but to no avail. Finally, his ferocity was tamed not by gods or sages, but by the love of a simple tribal woman, Chenchu Lakshmi. Through her love and devotion, she calmed Narasimha down and restored peace. To this day, the Chenchu tribe from which she hailed remains an integral part of Ahobilam's traditions. They honor their sacred bond with Narasimha through song and dance. They are allowed to worship Narasimha with sacrifices as per their customs and traditions. He is their dear son-in-law. The temple is deep in the dense forest near Pavani River. Here, Narasimha is seated with Lakshmi on Adi Shesha. The sanctum is small, but features a raised platform for the deity. There is a Garuda Stamba outside. As you go around the temple, there is also a Shiva Linga. The temple is believed to be dated back to the 6th to 7th centuries. Sage Bharadwaja came here to perform intense tapas in order to rid himself of the great sin of Brahmahatya, and after some time, Lord Narasimha appeared to him and relieved him of his curse. Pavana means to purify, so this temple is known as Pavana Narasimha, the one who removes sins from past lives. In the same jeep, we head to Bhargava Narasimha temple. It is a 15-minute off-roading drive through the jungle. It was here that Bhargava Narasimha blessed Parasurama on the banks of the Akshaya Tirtha. It is a 15-minute walk into the jungle from where the jeep drops us off. The driver advised us to come before it gets dark to avoid risk of encountering bears. We needed no further inspiration to make it there as soon as possible. Once you reach the clearing, you can see the Akshaya Tirtham. Bhargava Narasimha got his name because he was worshipped by Bhargava Rama. The temple was built in the 10th century with enhancements later in the 14th through 15th centuries by the Vijayanagara kings. The deity has 4 hands, holding the Shankha and Chakra and tearing Hiranyakashipu. The Garbhagriha is simple, with intricate carvings on the sanctum doorway. The outer mandapa reflects Vijayanagara artistry with depictions of sages and devotees. It is known that sage Vasishta and other sages had performed tapas here. We just completed the 9th of the Nava Narasimha temples. What a journey it's been for sure. Originally wasn't sure if we'd be able to make it all because various blogs that I'd read online, they had storms with the trucks that would get flooded out. It looked pretty exhausting and lots of different information, but through the Lord's grace, we were able to successfully complete all 9, ending with Bhargava right here. It's really, I don't know, words can't quite describe what it feels like to have all 9 temples completed, but we're really grateful to Narasimha and Lakshmi. We see this incredibly striking mandapam. Anji informed us that there were 108 such mandapams from Lower Ahobilam to Jwala Narasimha. At some point in the ancient past, rituals used to happen in tandem in all these mandapams. Imagine the ambiance of so many havans and yagnas happening with powerful mantra chantings in tandem, creating a blazing energy space. After the final darshan at the Bhargava temple, we made our way to the Prahlada Varadan temple. While it is not a part of the Nava Narasimha temples, it is an important pilgrimage spot to visit as Narasimha gives his Vishwarupa darshan here. The temple lies in the center of 3 prakaras built in the Vijayanagara style. There is a sanctum, a mukha mandapam, and a ranga mandapam, all of which are decorated with amazingly intricate sculptures on the pillars. The massive composite pillars in the Ranga Mandapam are carved with figures of yakshas riding on yaris and horses with their rear legs mounted on the makaras. Large figurines of musicians, joyous women, divine figures of Rama and Lakshmana are all in good shape. There is a tall Jayastambhan just outside the temple walls to mark the victory of Krishna Devaraya. Ahobilam historically has been deeply connected with the protection of our dharma and culture. It played a vital role in the Vijayanagara Empire's fight against invasions, with kings seeking Narasimha's blessings before battle. Even today, his presence is said to protect the righteous and uphold dharma. Being here and meditating during the evening time was a magical experience. Immense waves of gratitude washed over me for being given the chance of a lifetime to successfully complete the Nava Narasimha pilgrimage. Ahobilam stands as a reminder that whenever darkness rises, dharma prevails. The roar of Narasimha still echoes in these hills, calling out to devotees seeking strength, protection, and ultimate truth. Do go on the sacred journey, feel the energy, hear the stories, and walk the path of the divine.